Today we study Section 52 of the Negotiable Instruments Law, which is holder in due course or HDC. Section 52. What constitutes a holder in due course? A holder in due course is a holder who has taken the instrument under the following conditions. A. That it is complete and regular upon its face. B. That he became the holder of it before it was overdue and without notice that it has been previously dishonored, if such was the fact. C. That he took it in good faith and for value. And D. That at the time it was negotiated to him, he had no notice of any infirmity in the instrument or defect in the title of the person negotiating it. The first requirement under Section 52 is that the holder must have taken the instrument when it is complete and regular upon its face. So, dalawang bagay dito, complete and regular. Okay? So, that's why sa class natin, lagi tayong may sample ng promissory note at bill of exchange kasi gusto kong masanay kayong tumingin sa normal na itsura ng promissory note at bill of exchange. So, pag tumitingin ba tayo sa promissory note o bill of exchange, anong una nating hinahanap para maging complete? Hinahanap natin yung signature ni maker sa promissory note at signature ni drawer sa bill of exchange. Tinitingnan din natin kung nandoon ang amount payable in words and in figure. So, these are the things that will tell us whether it is complete. Pero take note of the statement in Section 6. Sabi sa Section 6, an instrument is not incomplete and irregular, that it is not dated, states no place of payment, or does not state that it is for value received. Ibig sabihin, kahit na walang date ang instrument, walang place of payment, and walang sinasabing value was received, therefore, it doesn't make the instrument incomplete and irregular. Kasi may mga, for example, sa Section 13, the holder or the transferee is allowed to write down the date of the instrument if it is issued to him undated. Or, for example, there is no statement as to whether value was received because value is presumed. It is presumed. So, these are the things that tell us whether the instrument is complete. Ano naman yung regular? Diba? So, tingnan natin kung may erasure ba? Mayroon bang possibility of alteration? Mayroon bang possibility of forgery? Diba? Those are irregularities. So, pagka ang instrument naman complete, sa unang tingin mo, kompleto naman, at sa tingin mo naman wala namang forgery or alteration, then it is complete and regular upon its face. The second requirement is that he became the holder of it before it was overdue and without notice that it has been previously dishonored, if such was the fact. So, the holder, in order to qualify as a holder in due course, must have taken the instrument before it was overdue. So, when is it overdue? Halimbawa, yung instrument dated April 2, it is overdue on April 3. Hindi siya overdue on April 2. Halimbawa, in-endorse sa kanya on April 2, hindi pa siya overdue. Pwede pa siyang maging holder in due course. So, it is not overdue on the date of maturity. It is overdue after the date of maturity. So, if a person takes an instrument after it is overdue or when it is overdue, he cannot be a holder in due course. He may be a holder but not in due course. So, ano yung pangalawang requirement? That without notice that he has been previously dishonored if such was the fact. So, dishonor. Ibig sabihin ng dishonor, nung i-present siya for payment, hindi siya binayaran by the party primarily liable. In the case of a promissory note, the party primarily liable is the maker. And in the case of a bill of exchange, the party primarily liable is the acceptor or the drawee before he accepts. So, we already learned that if the maker or the drawee does not accept, they do not sign, hindi sila pumipirma. So, halimbawa, pinresent ni endorsee kay maker for payment at si maker ayaw magbayad or hindi kaya magbayad, hindi niya pipirmahan yung instrument. Kasi under Section 18, one whose signature does not appear is not liable on the instrument. So, this is consistent with 18. So, bakit mo pipirmahan kung ayaw mong bayaran o hindi mo kayang bayaran? Therefore, pag i-dishonor nila ang instrument, hindi sila pipirma. Si drawee din. If the payee or the endorsee presents the instrument for payment and he is unable to pay or he doesn't want to pay, the drawee will not affix his signature on the instrument. Again, because once you affix your signature, you become an acceptor and you become liable on the instrument. So, you do not sign on the instrument. So, ibig sabihin, pag dishonor ang instrument, ay hindi pumipirma yung maker sa promissory note or yung drawee sa bill of exchange. So, pag hindi sila pumirma, hindi malalaman ng future endorsees or future holders kung yun ay na-dishonor na o hindi kasi walang pirma. Diba? So, yun ang requirement sa letter B. He became the holder of the instrument before it was overdue. Take note, if that is endorsed to him on the date that it is due. For example natin kanina, April 2. It was endorsed to him on April 2, hindi pa siya overdue. Okay pa yun. Ang because he has until 12 in the evening to pay. Pero kinabukasan, April 3, overdue na siya. Pag na-endorse sa kanya ay overdue na, then he cannot be a holder in due course anymore. And dito naman sa notice of dishonor, kahit na na-dishonor na siya, pero hindi niya alam na na-dishonor na siya, then he can still be a holder in due course. Those are the requirements in letter B. The third requirement is that he took the instrument in good faith and for value. So again, dalawang bagay, good faith and for value. Ano ba yung good faith? Ang ibig sabihin ng good faith, yung transferee or yung endorsee ay walang alam na defect sa title ng transferor. Ano ba yung klaseng defect? Pwedeng hindi siya ang may-ari, pwedeng ninakaw niya, pwedeng tinakot niya lang yung original transferor, kaya napasa kanya yung negotiable instrument, and things like that. So, yung transfer, yung holder, in a way, dapat nag-iimbestiga. No? Pag natanggap niya yung negotiable instrument, dapat mag-iimbestiga siya kung wala bang defect yung title ng kanyang transferor. Baka naman nakuha niya yun by way of fraud, nanloko siya, kaya nakuha niya yung instrument na ini-endorse sa'yo. O baka naman napulot niya lang yun, o baka ninakaw niya. Yun ang good faith. Ibig sabihin, yung transfer, yung holder, even assuming na may defect yung title ng transferor, ay hindi niya alam. Dahil nag-imbestiga siya, he exercised due diligence, and yet wala siyang na-discover. Yun, in good faith siya. Yung for value naman, ibig sabihin ng for value, he must have given something in return or in exchange for the instrument. So, ito ang explanation natin. He must be a holder for valuable consideration, namely, there must be some consideration to which the law attaches value. In a broad sense, it means the holder has given something for the instrument. The consideration must be lawful. Thus, a gambling debt is not valid or lawful consideration, and a person who acquires a bill or note in consideration of such debt is not a holder in due course. A donee who acquires title to the instrument by way of gift is not a holder in due course, for want of consideration, although he is a holder. However, value is not limited to cash or fulfillment of a contractual obligation. It can be in the form of a promise or an antecedent debt. So, yun ang number 3. He must have taken the instrument in good faith. Wala siyang alam na defect sa title ng kanyang transferor. At he must have given something in exchange for the instrument. That is value. That is letter C. Paragraph D, that at the time it was negotiated to him, he had no notice of any infirmity in the instrument or defect in the title of the person negotiating it. Again, under this requirement, there are 2 things to consider: notice of infirmity in the instrument and notice of defect in the title of the transferor. Yung number 1, notice of infirmity, related ito sa letter A, that it is complete and regular upon its face. Because infirmity in the instrument may refer to incompleteness. Halimbawa, walang pirma si maker or si drawer, or walang amount payable, or unauthorized or wrongful insertion under Section 13, omission, forgery under Section 23, alteration under Sections 124 and 125, and other types of irregularity. Defect in the title of the person negotiating may mean that the transferor have obtained the instrument or any signature thereto by fraud. Niloko niya, kaya napapirma niya si maker or si drawer. By duress, tinakot niya. By force and fear, or other unlawful means, or for an illegal consideration. Illegal ang kanilang transaksyon, tulad ng gambling debt. Natalo niya, kaya binigyan siya ng cheque or promissory note, halimbawa. Or he negotiate it in breach of faith. Hindi niya dapat i-negotiate, pero ini-negotiate niya na hindi alam ng totoong may-ari. Or under such circumstances as amount to fraud under Section 55. To constitute notice of infirmity or defect in the title of the person negotiating, the person to whom it is negotiated must have actual knowledge of such facts and that his action in taking the instrument amounts to bad faith. Dapat may solid talaga ang pagkakaalam niya. Hindi lang yung nagsususpetsa siya. Alam niya talaga for a fact. So, if these 4 requirements are complied with, the holder is a holder in due course. Ano ang significance ng pagiging holder in due course? He takes the instrument free of claims or defenses by previous possessors. He can treat the instrument almost as money, free from personal defenses available to previous possessors. So he is, in a way, in a privileged position. So in relation to this, I'd like you to read Section 13, 14, 16, 122, and 124. Dito sa mga sections na to, sa mga provisions na to, makikita natin ang privilege na available sa holder in due course na wala sa ibang klaseng holders. In this slide, I include the distinctions between a holder and a holder in due course para lalo nating ma-appreciate kung ano ang significance ng pagiging holder in due course under Section 52. So you please just read them. Anyway, they are self-explanatory. Thank you.